Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If you guys can't tell by the title already, I'm going to be giving you guys my weekly breakdown analysis as to what I'm going to be expecting for the coming week of 4th of July. If you guys are brand new to the channel and would like to see more of this type of content, any tips, tricks, related videos in the foreign exchange market, be sure to subscribe down below. And if this video does help you out in any way, shape, or form, be sure to drop a thumbs up so that way it motivates me to continue to post more videos just like this one alone. And also, if you guys have any questions at all, be sure to comment down below or go to my Instagram and DM me, and I would love to help you guys out the best way that I possibly can. But anyways, with all that rambling said and done, let's get straight into the video. So right here on the screen, as you guys can see, we got US30 pulled up, and we're just going to go ahead and just start our analyzation with our weekly time frame. So looking into our weekly time frame, seeing how the last week printed off, we have rejection to the downside, and the previous week before that, we have a massive bullish engulfing candlestick that printed. So with the bias set that we are already wanting to look for sells, just because as a market structure as a whole, you guys can see we have a shift from a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. I want to continue to look for sells. Now, where do I want to sell? Ideally, I want to see price get back up into this yellow box so that I can basically get price at the most discounted rate possible to continue to sell and anticipate price to continue to drop even more, because as you guys know, we are in some sort of a recession going on right now. We had the GDP be negative within our first quarter and our second quarter, and coming into our third quarter, obviously with 2 quarters being back to back in negative, then that is a recession. That's the definition of a recession. So now with that being said, I'm anticipating for US30 to continue to drop, and I can see levels of 2,700 being reached all the way down here, and we haven't had price come all the way down here since October 2020. But first things first is we have to break below this structural level, right? So like I said, the most ideal and optimal level for me to sell US30 right now, analyzing off of this weekly time frame, will be in this yellow box, right? Now, scaling down into our daily time frame, we can see a potential shift in structure, right? As you guys can see, we have a massive continuation to the downside from this point on. So we have a lower low, lower high, lower low, and now price gave us some sort of an evening star variation right here. But notice how we did break structure from these highs right here on our 4-hour time frame, right? This could very easily be some sort of a break and retest to start making a counter trend wedge, right? So as you guys can see right here, I already have the wedge anticipated and drawn out because of the fact that I want price to buy back up into this general area of supply before we continue to basically melt all the way down, right? So with that being anticipating, I am going to be anticipating short-term buys before the long-term sells on US30, especially if we can break up above these highs right here of right around this 31,300 area. I caught some very nice sells right here from this point on Thursday night, and price basically just nutted from this point on, making us about a 1-to-4 risk reward ratio. By the way, guys, I call all of these trades that I personally take in my signal room. If you guys want to have access to that, just click the link down below. I actually have an active promo going on for only 50 bucks, and you guys can get in, right? But anyways, that's aside from the point. So we have a very nice simple break and retest right here, lower low, lower high, lower low, and this is where I got tapped into my supply zone, and boom, price just melted from this point on. I have my little bit of a chalk pattern, and I like to trade institutional / price action. I like to incorporate both things. That's why I say break and retest, a little bit of supply, things of that sort, right? But anyways, like I said, I want to see price basically on this 4-hour time frame start to continue its momentum to the upside and give me some sort of a break above this general area of resistance, and then for it to give me some sort of a confirmation candlestick to basically continue to buy all the way back up into here, because price can very easily buy back up into this general area, give us a double top, and then continue to sell all the way down, right? But identifying how US30 moves and things of that sort, I can expect a lot of liquidity to get grabbed all the way up here before price just continues to melt all the way down, right? So like I said, that's what I'm anticipating. These are going to be my TPs overall. If I want to buy, if I want to have some swing setups, I would swing all the way up into 32,500. But the how should I put it? I'm trying to think of the word, but I just completely slipped out of my mind. But the probability of price coming all the way up to here in a counter trend trade setup is very minimal, right? The trend is your friend. So obviously you want to hold long on the trend, but you want to, if you're going to do counter trend trades, be sure to constantly manage your risk, because price can reverse on you any given point, right? But anyways, off of that, like I said, our daily time frame, I have my analyzation set. We have a break and retest right here. All I want to see price do is give me some sort of a new higher high followed by a higher low on US30 for me to anticipate the buys. If we remain down, excuse me, below this level, I'm going to want to see a very, very nice 4-hour candlestick rejection so I can continue with sells all the way down here, and I can anticipate price coming all the way down to here. But it is a lot more probable for me to see buys on US30 coming into this week rather than me seeing sells, just because of the fact that we have a lot of liquidity up here and price needs to give some sort of retracement within the market before we continue to basically sell back off. As you guys can see right here, we have a sell-off followed by a counter trend retracement. We break the trend line, boom, we have another sell-off. And what do you guys see right here? Look, let me just put this into perspective for you guys. So we have a counter trend, boom, massive nut after a bearish engulfing candlestick. Now we have a continuation of structure, and what do you see right here? A counter trend, and boom, evening star right here, and then we got some sort of a double top variation, bearish engulfing, boom, another massive ass nut. What do you guys see right here? Another retracement, and then a counter trend line break, another massive ass nut. What am I seeing here? Like I said, I'm anticipating price to just buy back up into the general area and just expecting another nut, right? So that's US30. That's my analyzation. I'm going to be expecting short-term buys into the long-term sells. So based off of that, let's go straight into gold. So as you guys can see with gold right now, it is at a very interesting point. I don't really want to sell or buy quite yet. I'm kind of neutral on both just because of the fact that if you guys look at this daily, this is a very, very nice hammer variation right here. And it happened at a very, very low point of this downtrend right here. Any single time that a hammer prints, just like this point alone, I can expect price to buy back up. But if I want to be a little bit more optimal, I'm going to want to wait for price to break this trend line, give me a retest of this white general area. As you guys can see, we have resistance, resistance, resistance. I want to see price break up above this general point, give me some sort of a nice retest, daily close above this general area for me to continue to buy back up into this weekly level. If we maintain below this trend line and if we get some sort of a retest, I'm going to be looking for sells, because as you guys can see right here, clear as day, market structure on the 4-hour time frame is selling. We got the high, we got the lower low, we got the lower high, and now we got the lower low. I can just anticipate the lower high for the continuation back down into the 1786 area. If I were to look into this daily time frame and drop my Fibonacci's from this swing high point all the way down to this swing low point, boom, we have 38% extension tapped multiple times. Or no, sorry, not, yeah, it's all the way up here. So multiple times, right? I can anticipate, like I said, price coming back down into this general area, 27%, and then overall down to 1676. But the probability of price coming down all the way over there is not probable at all, right? So like I said, short-term sells all the way down into 1786, 1764 area. Long-term sells all the way down into the 1730 area. So that's how I see things on gold. Break up above this general area, I'm going to be looking for buys. And if we maintain down below that general area, I'm going to continue to be looking for sells. I haven't really been trading gold just because of the fact that overall within this specific general market, it has been very choppy. I like trading gold whenever we have very, very clear as day trends like right here. You guys can see the break and structure right here on this 4-hour time frame. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, bearish engulfing 4-hour candlestick. Boom, we just have a massive sell-off. Lower high, boom, we have another bearish right here. Boom, another move. What do you guys see right here? We have a loss of momentum followed by some sort of momentum candlesticks, and boom, right? We just have the continuation right here. But this is just very, very choppy. It's like a downtrending consolidation range, and I just don't like to trade those just because of the fact that I can very easily get stopped out, right? I like trading with tight stop losses when it comes to things like this. But that is gold. I'm not really set for a bias quite yet until we either do one or the other, right? Plan your trade, trade your plan. Now, GJ is very interesting as well. Looking into how this daily closed, I can't really say what I want to do quite yet until I see what Sunday does. And Sunday night is really going to tell me what I'm going to be expecting for the coming week. But as of now, with this daily candlestick, I want to more or less buy rather than sell. Looking into this weekly candlestick, I more or less rather buy than sell because we have massive rejections to the downside. We have my SMAs crossed to the upside. We are respecting my SMA. We are respecting our lower time frame zones and things of that sort. Right now, looking into this 4-hour time frame, this is where I can start to anticipate starting to set some sort of what I want to do. If this happens, this is what I'm going to do, and if that happens, that's what I'm going to do, right? So it's a very simple, just like with gold, I'm not set at a bias quite yet as to what I want to do. So price either breaks up above this general area of resistance and it gives me a retest to make me a new higher low, and I can expect to buy price back up into this 166-200 area. Or if we maintain below this general area, I'm going to be looking for some sort of a candlestick variation and sell it back off down to 162-300. And if I want to be a little bit more conservative and not do the sell right here on this weekly level, which is personally what I do, is I'd wait for, like I said, either a breakup above, retest and continuation for the buys, or I would wait for price to break down below this 162 area, give me a retest, and then continue all the way back down to this 158, because price likes to play ping pong, right? Any single time that price gets to one level, it typically likes to tap the next level. Just like right here, we have a massive sell-off followed by a retracement, and notice how we topped our weekly level and we came down to our next weekly level. Notice how we maintained above this weekly level and we went back up to the weekly level. For right here, for example, we broke up above this weekly level and we went almost right up to that daily level, right? Price likes to play ping pong. Think about it like your girlfriend. Whenever you touch your girlfriend the wrong way, she's going to slap you. And if she's not in the mood, she's not in the mood, and she's going to do just that. That's what I like to think about the charts. If I tap the resistance the wrong way, it's going to slap you straight down into the support. And same thing vice versa, right? So like I said, I'm either going to be looking for a break up above, retest on this weekly level, or I'm looking for a break down below, retest for continuation of sells, right? That is just the most conservative way to trade. It's very, very more safe to trade the highest probability setups rather than obviously just to take low probability setups, right? It's much better to chase the highest probability setups and to chase the money. So like I said, highest probability setups, I'll probably take like maybe 1-2 trades this entire week. But final trade setup looking into GU, very, very simple market structure. I'm going to be looking to sell GU as well. If you guys can see market structure as a whole, we have some sort of a break and retest starting to basically happen right here. We have a little bit of a range followed by a breakout after this bearish engulfing. And what happened right here, we had a retest, a previous level of structure, so resistance, support, bearish engulfing, boom, and we just sold off to our next structural level of support. Now what did we have? We had some sort of fib shorts, boom, followed by some sort of a 4-hour evening star. And what did price do? Came all the way back down into our next structural level. And notice how it went from our white level, which is my other significant level, all the way down to my most significant level, which is going to be my weekly, right? Price, what is it doing? It is coming back up, retesting previous level of resistance, or sorry, supports, and then act as a level of resistance to potentially come off, all the way back down. Now, if I were to look into this hourly, notice this is very, very simple fibs. We have some sort of a doji already starting to form, which is showing me loss in momentum. What am I expecting? Price to come all the way back down to that general zone. We got the 61% tap, break and retest. Very, very, very clear as day market structure. Notice how this 27% basically almost lines up perfectly with the low of this market structure right here back in June 2022, which is literally just a few weeks ago, right? So very simple market structure as a whole. We have the breakdown for gold, we have the breakdown for GJ, we have the breakdown for GU and US30. Obviously, a few of those I don't have a complete bias set, but with GU, I'm only going to be looking to short because the trend is your friend. You always want to continue with the trend, right? But if you guys have any questions at all, like I said, be sure to comment down below. If you guys got any value inside off of this breakdown, be sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe, so that way you guys can see any and all future videos. And if you guys want to check out any of the services that I offer, whether it is a signal room, just want to hop on a one-on-one call with me, I'll do that for completely free with you guys. DM me on Instagram, signal room down below, all of that stuff, everything is down below. So if you guys have any questions at all, just let me know. I will see you guys in the next trade breakdown. Hopefully you guys have a very, very safe and blessed 4th of July. Be safe, a lot of drunk drivers and everything going out. I fucking love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.